I don't think Jeff Nippad knows about this technique yet, but it's more like a workout for the cable than it is for you. So you always have to get a new one after each set. Drinking coffee first thing in the morning isn't really ideal, so instead switch to this drink. It's said to instantly boost your energy. This movement doesn't really happen in the big leagues, because even they can't do it, and it's called the Bluetooth ankle breaker. If you don't see results after cutting sugar, you definitely are just doing it wrong. This guy clearly loves this exercise so much that after the set, he started hugging the machine. This has to be the only case I'd rather be a CrossFitter than participate in this. If you have some failed lifts recorded on your phone, just use this glitch before it gets patched. This is what happens when you mix eggs with science, I guess. I just don't know how he thought he could do that in the first place, and in what houses it needed to have that many frying pans. This isn't really a realistic situation, because a 500-pound man could never jump. Same thing for this one, as a 225-pound rocket launcher wouldn't be able to leave a dent in the comet, let alone destroy it. Him trying to hold that rage after was definitely harder than the attempt itself, and you can clearly see that. This other spotter is even worse, as he helped way too soon, before he could even try to bench it. This is exactly why some people are just born with the ability to never get injured. But in this case, the second guy is a badminton spectator, so he can easily do that with no issue. And if you get too far in badminton, you'd have to face this final boss, which no one ever defeated. Next time you go to the gym, always keep in mind that you shouldn't get too big, because then you won't be able to sleep because of this. And if you're wondering how you could still get injured, even with all of that, it's actually because only a small number of people usually train all of that. Even if you train to be ready the day you meet him, you'd still fail to lift it, since it's already about that element of surprise. I'd actually rather skip leg day than use this $13 Temu machine, and the last thing I'd be doing with it is lying there after the set. That's way more than enough leg movement to count that as a leg day, in my opinion. And using leg machines to train other muscles rather than legs should also count as a leg day. I really can't wait to see day 255,001. He'll then break the deadlift world record and be the first to do it with fingers. This was the day a hoverboard could have almost ended the 260-pound legacy. If you really think that using gear to get your dream physique will make you satisfied, this is usually how it goes. And even though this one is a joke, this is just what happens when you get inspired by Chris from Tinder.
I want 300 pounds lean, alright? I want 300, 260 isn't enough anymore.
Oh, slow your roll, what?
300 pounds, Mom. Alright,
Why?
300 lean, 6'3",
Why?
alright? Well, because why not? Why not? You're gonna be able to introduce me to your friends. You're like, hey friend, this is my genetically modified gorilla son named Julian. What's your son up to? Isn't that gonna be a trip? Are you excited for that, Mom?
For Andrei Smaev, even his friends who are smaller than him are like 100 kilograms. It's impossible for him not to get huge. It's obviously a Chinese app, since it says the dog has only 327 calories, which is far off from how much it actually has. This is why Iron Man feels like a scam, because after investing so much money to compete, this is what you get. This is just the OG meal that you would have been eating like a decade ago, if you were serious about gains. He should have taken the two videos in the same lighting to really see if there was a difference. He still lost a little bit of weight, but is it really 100% because of stopping creatine? Who would want to watch someone doing squats? Everyone's already doing that, so there is no point. And if you think this exercise is superior to the barbell squat, which I'm pretty sure you don't, unless you can only squat 135 on the barbell, you're way better off doing barbell squats, since you can load them as much as you want with no issues, which is the opposite with this one. This is another activity that would really be great to see a competitive version of.
We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of two distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to.
This guy was hired to be a bouncer, and he didn't understand what that means. He just wanted to train for it. Some cat out there is watching this and feeling the disrespect of how hard they're trying to mimic it, when it can do that with no training.
Bad ankle.
Perpendicular is shins to be straight up and down. Got it? Now he's go when he comes back.
Neck training gets so boring that this guy just decided to train it like a pit bull.
Начнем с самого легкого. Просим напарника зашагивать на шею. Статодинамическое упражнение. Массажируем с помощью обруча. Второе упражнение называется на шампурах. Ничего сложного, перекатываемся направо и налево. Опорные зоны, голова и ноги. Ну и на первом упражнении разомнем наши зубки. Плюс шея держит на себе вес прицепа. Я взял как пример фитнес-сани.
Hey guys, come with me to run a 5K on my bed.
Imagine calling this guy in the morning, only for him to say he's still in bed. This is the last thing you'd expect him doing.
My heart rate is so high. It was so hard on my legs, I felt like I was running on sand. Let me know where you'd like me to do a 5K next. I was thinking about my shower.
The first thing this kid said when he was born was asking where the nearest pull-up bar was, and now he's already doing things like 500 pull-up sessions. And in Dagestan, kids learn how to slide before even being able to walk. This athlete would never go far, as he can't even follow the coach's instructions, and is too lazy to even train.
That's a good morning. So hips lower. No, see, that's a no rhythm. Okay, so you're gonna set your feet just underneath your shoulder, get the hips all the way down, push those knees out, eyes forward, good. Okay, stand, hips open at the top.
And down?
And back down. You gotta keep your feet on the floor though. Yeah, so let's try again. Okay, good. Stand up all the way. Yep. Feet shoulder width, eyes forward, push the hips back and down. That's a good morning. So hips lower. No, see, that's a no rhythm. Hips gotta go below the knees. Good dancing. Okay, now hips below the knees.
Yes.
No rip again, you gotta stand up.
Okay, this is not what I had in mind when I told my husband to watch the kids while working out.
This other one got so tired trying to train his athlete, but after failing, he just used them as weights, and as you can see, the deeper he goes, the lighter the weight gets, just like using lifting chains. That's it guys, see you in the next one.